Okay, we're pretty much closing out here. We started out with the 3 boxes of pennies. It's over here, 75 bucks, 7,500 pennies. You recall in the first 2 we sorted them out, got out the better dates we wanted. Everything else ended up in the coffee cans. In the cups we sorted out by date and mint mark. Of course, we sorted out over here. You see this sack of pre-82s. There's got to be 15 pounds in there. It's pretty freaking heavy. Alright, but we distilled everything down. I sorted through the cups, went through them with the magnifier and loop, and this is what we come down to. Okay, it's about $3 on the table here. It's not a whole lot, but let's see what it's worth to decide, is it really worth picking through, 75 bucks worth of pennies to come up with something. Where'd my pointy stick go? I had one here. Alright, here it is. We're going to start at the bottom here. And let me move this camera over here. These are BU, brilliant uncirculated. They're kind of hard to come by if you really think about it. A lot of them, they're nice and shiny, but they're not necessarily, BU. I got a 59, 64D. It's a beautiful 65, and that's just beautiful. A couple 87s, 87D, 88s, 96s. The closer you get to present day, of course, the more you have. 97s, 98, 99s. This is the 14s over here. This little bit. These are pretty close, but not quite. I'll throw those in my change jar and spend it on bubble gum or something. And these are all well and good. I use them to fill sets. Got a set of wheats, say 1970. Oh, wait a minute. What did that start? 1941. Book 2 type stuff. The dates overflow into the memorials. It's good to fill the book with these. You get a competitive edge when you're selling them. Over here I got some S mints. This next row, these are die cracks and die chips. Now I'm going through these coins looking for, double dies and errors. I'm going to find some die chips, die cracks, little pieces of stuff. These are 82, 80, 92. All the dates that I was picking out in the cups. Over here in the back, you see these 3 coffee cans. That stuff I still haven't looked at, and I haven't gone through the copper yet. So this is just your the recent memorials. There's a lamination error, 88 die cracks. These are die chips on 97s, 14s. These I kept because, well, they have a really good tone to them. This one's kind of neat. Over here in the corner, it's just a dime. It was all burned up. Looks like a penny. Well, great, I already made 9 cents on that. Alright, up in the next one. I got some 72s here that need to be checked out a little further, as well as some coins that may be RPMs. My eyes are giving me trouble, so I'm working on it. Over here we got a 2002, and the 2 is missing. Clearly that was probably filled by something in the die. 1960D, it's got a filled R. Didn't quite expect that. Thought it might have been a fluke. And I found another one. Okay, we'll keep those around. It's just a die chip and the date. What do you got here? These are 1997s. Possible double die reverses. Got to be looked at. I got to look at these again. Here's a 94 with no FG. 95 with a die chip between the B and E in Liberty. So that's a bi-cent. These are off center. These have a low rim. I don't know what happened to this one. And that baby just, it's shaped like a bottle cap. Somebody pounded it with a hammer. I thought I'd pull it out. Over here on the side I've got Canadians. How many of those I got? Several anyway. There's nothing spectacular here. They're just Canadian pennies. 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. One over here at Bahamas. There's no real value to them. Up here in the back I've got wheats. Now I got 37 of them that were burned up. They're fire with smoke and water damage. These are just, they're junk. They have no value as far as numismatic wise. But I pull them out and take a look, see what I can do with them. I'll throw them in the next coal sale that I have. The oldest one's 1919, and there's a 1964 Canadian in there. The wheats I pulled out at 75 bucks. There's 26 of them. They range from 1919 to 58. But the 1919 comes in at fine plus. 1920, very good. The 27 is very good, but a little bit rough. And a 37 are very fine. The rest are 40s and 50s. So everything really boils down to this top line right up here. There's all kinds of stuff here. You ready? This one, these are 1972 double dies. Now they're all double die number 5. And they range from, ooh, there it goes. That's it. Let me throw it on the ground. They range from, well, XF to AU. That gives them pretty good value in there. And I'll give a close-up on that in a bit. Where's my notes on that? Double die number 5s, they sell from $6 to $10 a piece. So you figure those 5 pennies are probably around 30 to 40 bucks. I've got, let's see, 2, 3, 4 1987 double dies. They range from $3 to $5 a piece. I got 4 of them. One's kind of junky, it's got some doo-doo on there. Found a Wham, that's a wide AM out of 2000. And I put these up on eBay in similar condition and gotten 5 to 10 bucks for them. Okay, that's a nice little treat. Here's an 88D with a repunch mint mark. It's upside down, but you can't see it on this camera because hey, it's a bloggy and that's as good as it's going to get right now. So I got some other tools to show you the stuff up close. Here's a 68S with a repunch mint mark. That's RPM number 2. That's about $3 for that penny. 1982, remember the cup with all those pennies in it? That is what I'm looking for. That's an 82 double die number 1. And in this condition, that's about an $8 coin. Okay, over here I got, oh, and there's 2 of them babies. Over here I got a 2006 double die reverse. And it's either 21 or 27. They're very similar. But that's about a $3 coin for each of those, and I got 3 of the darn things. Okay, so this is 5 to 10 bucks. This baby right here, that is a 1994 double die reverse. So it's on the back side here. Now this is about AU condition, but it's kind of brown, just a bit of luster. And that is a Wexler double die reverse number 3. Let me check my notes here. That is a $20 penny. Okay. We'll take good care of that, I suppose. But the tools at trade I'm using to go through this and find it, a magnifying glass. I think that was $2 at Walmart. I got a loop. That's a 10x. That'll take care of the die cracks and a whole lot of things. And here I got a 20x for getting in tight and looking at those mint marks. Those are what I use. Now I've also got another camera that I hook up to the computer, but you can't compete with eyesight. Now the total, if you add up everything on the table, I come up to about $107.79. But I'm not counting the die cracks. I've got no way to value those. The BUs, I'm giving those a value of about 5 cents a piece, or $2.50 for a BU roll, which is probably about average. Most of the value is up here on that back row. The wheat pennies at 4 cents a piece for 22 of them. And the 4 listed I told you about, yeah, $1.64. Not a whole lot to write home about, but well, there they are. These several pennies, this is what makes it all worthwhile, because that's where you got 80 to 100 bucks in value. Jeez, it's a lot of work to distill it down to, 2 dozen pennies. But that's what we got so far. Now I'm going to pull the computer around and we'll take a closer look at some of these. Stand by.